Why I'm 92 and still driving Vertical Bar 5 simple habits that changed my life. Doctors told me I should have slowed down decades ago. But here I am, 92 years old, and I'm still driving. Not just getting by, but living well. I haven't been sick in over 30 years, not even a cold. And no, it's not luck. It's 5 small habits that changed everything. They're so simple, you might laugh. But they work. And they might change your life too. Let me show you what I do differently and why it matters more now than ever. Habit number 1, the 90-second wake up that rewires my body. Before my feet even touch the floor each morning, I move. Not exercise, not stretching, just a gentle signal to my body. We're alive. We're here. Let's go. I started doing this at 62. A doctor told me something that stuck with me. Your body ages the fastest in the first 30 minutes after you wake up. That hit me hard because back then I'd wake up stiff, heavy legs, foggy head. Once, I even tripped over my slippers. Why? Because my feet hadn't woken up yet. So now I begin every day like this. 3 deep breaths while lying on my back. Wiggle my fingers and toes. Rotate my ankles and wrists. Gently stretch my arms and legs. That's it. Just 90 seconds. But it tells every muscle, every tendon, every joint, wake up, you're needed. It gets my blood flowing, clears my head, and steadies my balance. And guess what? Studies from the National Institute on Aging back it up. Older adults who do gentle morning movements feel more alert, balanced, and energetic all day. It's not about being flexible. It's about being consistent. That's what rewires the body, not intensity. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't even need to get out of bed. You just need 90 seconds and a little love for your body. Habit number 2, my 5-minute immune boosting morning drink. After I move, I drink something I've had every single morning for 30 years. No, it's not a fancy supplement. It's not a $50 powdered superfood. It's not in a pill. It's this: warm water, half a lemon, a pinch of turmeric, and a dash of black pepper. That's it. But it's my secret weapon. I call it my golden glass. Let me break it down. Lemon. Packed with vitamin C, it boosts white blood cell production in the front line of your immune system. It also kickstarts digestion and helps your liver flush out toxins. As we age, our stomach acid drops, which slows digestion. Lemon helps fix that. Turmeric, nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory. It contains curcumin, which lowers inflammation markers linked to joint pain, heart disease, even cognitive decline. A study in Frontiers in Pharmacology found it also supports the immune system in aging adults. Black pepper, this one's key. It contains piperine, which boosts the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Without it, turmeric barely enters your system. Together, they work like a natural medicine cabinet without side effects. I've had this drink almost every day since I was 60. Before it, I'd get sinus infections every winter. Achy joints, low energy after breakfast. 2 weeks into this habit, no more bloat. Joints felt looser. Energy came back. And best of all, I haven't had a cold since.
Habit number 3, the anti-inflammatory walk that rebuilds me. A few months after I started drinking my golden glass every morning, I realized something shocking. I hadn't been sick in almost a year. That was 30 years ago, and I've stuck with it ever since. Do I still get exposed to viruses? Of course, I'm 92, not invisible. But my body doesn't roll out the red carpet anymore. It's awake, it's alert, it's ready. That morning drink isn't just about turmeric or lemon. It's about sending a message: we're not on defense, we're on offense today. And that message continues with what I do next. Every day, rain or shine, I walk. But not for cardio, not to burn calories. I walk for something far deeper, healing. I call it my anti-inflammatory walk. 15 minutes, no phone, no headphones, just breath and movement. You see, most people think of walking as what you do when you can't run, as if it's a backup plan. But at 92, I can tell you, it's not the backup, it's the foundation. Back in my 60s, I used to jog. I thought I needed to sweat to stay young. Then I read a study that changed everything. It said this: just 15 to 20 minutes of walking a day can reduce systemic inflammation, regulate blood sugar, sharpen memory, and lower your risk of death by 39%. That's when I stopped chasing sweat and started embracing rhythm. Because walking isn't just forward motion. It resets your joints, it pumps your lymphatic system, it calms your nervous system, and it clears your mind. And here's the real key. I do it every single day. Not because I'm disciplined, but because I've seen what happens when I don't. If I skip a day, my joints ache, my digestion slows, my thinking gets cloudy, I don't feel sore, I feel old. But when I walk, everything resets. My shoulders roll back, my knees stay loose, my thoughts feel brighter, my mood lifts. I return home feeling like I've been rebuilt. Science backs this up. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that 20 minutes of walking lowered C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation in older adults. Another study from Stanford University showed walking boosts creativity and mental clarity more than sitting, even if the walk is slow. But you want to know what really sold me? About 25 years ago, I skipped my walk. I told myself I'd do it later, but the day got away from me. That evening, I felt it. Not soreness, not fatigue. I felt old, like my lungs forgot how to stretch, like my body forgot how to move. That's when I knew walking wasn't optional. It was medicine. So now, I treat it like a prescription. I lace up shoes with good support. I walk slowly at first. I focus on my breath. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. I swing my arms gently to keep my posture open. And here's something you might not expect. I smile while I walk. Not because I'm already happy, but because smiling makes me happy. That small act, it activates your vagus nerve, a powerful part of the nervous system that reduces inflammation, lowers stress, even improves digestion. One study in psychosomatic medicine found that smiling during movement actually enhances the body's anti-stress response. So I smile, I breathe, I walk, 15 minutes a day, and it's given me decades of strength. You don't need fancy gear, you don't need perfect weather, you don't even need energy. Walking gives it to you. Your body was built to move, and every step whispers, I still can. So if you've been feeling stuck, tired, foggy, don't wait for motivation. Just put on your shoes, open the door, and tell your body, let's begin again. Because motion isn't just movement, motion is life. Habit number 4, the one nutrient I never skip after 60. In my 60s, I thought I was doing everything right. Fruits, veggies, whole grains, even the occasional multivitamin. But something felt off. By mid-morning, I was crashing. My strength was fading, and worst of all, I was starting to forget things. Names, tasks, even whether I'd eaten lunch. I blamed age, but my doctor said something that changed my life. You're not old, you're underfueled. Turns out after 60, your body doesn't absorb protein like it used to. You need more, not less, to stay strong, sharp, and resilient. So I changed my breakfast completely. I call it my brain and body breakfast. 1 boiled egg, a cup of Greek yogurt, a handful of walnuts, a few fresh blueberries. That's over 25 grams of high-quality protein, plus healthy fats, inflammation fighters, and antioxidants. It doesn't just fill me, it fuels me. Here's what most people don't realize. Protein isn't just for muscles. It's for immune cells, which are literally built from amino acids. It's for enzymes that repair tissue. It's for the neurotransmitters that keep your memory sharp. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 60 who ate 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal had stronger muscles, fewer hospital visits, and even longer lives. Another study from Tufts University found that seniors who ate more protein had stronger immune responses to illness and vaccines. This breakfast, it's not just about strength. It's about resilience. And not all protein is created equal. That's why I focus on complete proteins, foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids. Eggs, perfect score. Greek yogurt, complete, plus calcium and probiotics. Walnuts, not complete, but packed with omega-3s that fight inflammation. Blueberries, they're the antioxidant glue that holds it all together. And the results? My blood sugar stabilized. No more 11 a.m. crashes. Now I glide through the morning, clear, steady, like I'm 40 again. If I have meetings, I'm focused. Long drives, I'm energized. Appointments, I'm sharp. It's not a fluke, it's fuel. And it doesn't have to be fancy. Some mornings I'll swap in cottage cheese with flax seeds, a slice of sprouted toast with grilled chicken, or a lentil scramble if I'm feeling fancy. But the rule stays the same. Never skip protein, especially at breakfast, because that's when your body decides, how am I going to perform today? You wouldn't start a long road trip on an empty tank. So why do we start our day that way? A protein-rich breakfast isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. And the best part? You can start tomorrow, no matter your age, no matter your past. Because your body doesn't care how old you are, it only cares how you feed it today. Habit number 5, the daily mind trick that keeps me sharp and calm. Here's something no doctor ever told me. Your mind gets sick before your body does. If you want to stay young, truly young, you have to start up here. And that's why, every single morning before I check the weather, before I speak to anyone, before I even sip my golden tonic, I do something I call mental tuning. It's not meditation, it's not therapy, it's simpler than that. I sit still, just 3 minutes, and I picture the kind of day I want to have. Not the errands, not the traffic, not the bills. I imagine how I want to feel. Calm, confident, clear, useful. Then I picture myself moving through the day in that state, smiling through conversations, focused behind the wheel, at peace with whatever comes. Now this might sound small, but it's the most powerful thing I do. Why? Because your brain can't tell the difference between something you vividly imagine and something that actually happens. That's not a motivational quote, that's neuroscience. Researchers at Harvard and Dr. Joe Dispenza have shown when people imagine doing something intensely, the same areas of the brain light up as if they were doing it in real life. Over time, this rewires your nervous system. You're literally training your body to be calm, sharp, and resilient before your feet even hit the ground. Why does this matter so much? Because chronic stress is the real silent killer. Not germs, not genetics. Stress. It raises cortisol, damages brain cells, weakens your immunity, and strips your muscle. And in older adults, stress doesn't always look like panic. It shows up as confusion, exhaustion, and mystery illnesses that seem to come out of nowhere. But when you take just 3 minutes to tune your mind, everything shifts. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I had a friend, same age, same health history, but he was always stressed. News, politics, money, he carried it all like a weight. Then one day he collapsed. Heart issue. No warning. He survived, but he was never the same. Later he asked me, how come you're never rattled? Don't you ever worry? I told him, worry is a thief. And every morning I lock the door. Because it starts with intention, and it ends with resilience. And the best part? When your mind is still, your body follows. Your blood pressure drops, your immune system activates, your memory sharpens. Even digestion improves. A 2016 study from the University of Wisconsin-Madison found that just 5 minutes of daily mental rehearsal significantly reduced anxiety, boosted focus, and improved immune response in adults over 65. And those results lasted weeks. So yes, I walk, I eat protein, I drink my golden tonic, but none of it matters without this. Because your thoughts shape your hormones, and your hormones shape your health. You don't need mantras, or candles, or a mountaintop. Just a chair, a quiet breath, and a simple question, who do I want to be today? Then picture it, feel it, and watch your body follow.